Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of Corpse Party. So last time we left off, I'm trying to remember, it has been a few days unfortunately, and I've you know, just kind of forgotten where we were. It'll come back to me though. So right, okay, I remember now. We have the two parties. We have Ayumi, Yoshiki, and then this one. Now, last time I tried to choose, I tried a couple different things to see if the Ayumi Yoshiki path, because you go down, you know, and Yoshiki's like, I don't see anything down there except an old incinerator. Should we really go down there? And I'm just like, yeah, let's keep going. And then we get we go into a room. We get a choice, which seems like choosing doesn't matter. Yui comes in, she gets killed in a dumb way because we bicker instead of trying to save her. Or she's like, no, don't save me. But no, really, we're gonna, like, everybody stands there and nobody tries to save her when they... whatever, they're standing on solid ground, and she's like, the floor could collapse. It's like, it's just kind of dumb. It feels like a dumb way for her to die. And the fact that the choice, it didn't seem like it mattered, makes me think that maybe I'm supposed to do something first with this other party. So we're gonna do that. Maybe not. Maybe we're just screwed no matter what happens. Or it's possible that the choice does matter, but not till later. Like, oh, I fell, but I didn't fall to my death. Again, it was a fake death. You know, I kind of figured Yui wasn't gonna live because she was there for like a couple scenes in chapter 2, I think, and then we haven't heard from her since. And so it's like, yeah, okay, they're probably just gonna bring her in and she's gonna get killed. I don't know if there's issues with the actress or maybe they just forgot. They're like, oh crap, we forgot about her, we gotta bring her back in. Not sure. Let's see what happens here. There's an empty pedestal against the wall here with a particularly shaped round slot at the top. The baby statue seems like it would fit perfectly. Set it in place. Yes. Both statues look the same. All right, so let's go through. We might have to do this regardless. You know what I mean? Oh. Like, because there's two parties and we're sort of on different paths at this point. So I think we have to do this regardless. But I'm hoping there's something here that will... Maybe we disable the trap in the floor or something. Like, I don't mind Yui dying if that's part of the story. It just seems lame. And the choice they give you right before that doesn't seem to matter. And so I'm like, did I screw up? Did I not do something? It just... I don't know. It's wrong somehow. So, Naomi... Ugh. Naomi? It's here. The black mass that attacked me earlier. Are they gonna bring up the fact that she, like, twisted her ankle? Or has that just totally been forgotten about? The sign says Infirmary, but whatever's at the end of this hall is nothing like anywhere we've ever been before. My head. Big brother, it hurts. Mine too. Ah, you've both got nosebleeds. You two stay here. I'll go on alone. What black mass? I don't see... Huh? What the hell? Is that a child's face and hands? There's a posting attached to the door. I don't know what he was looking. He was looking at the wall, but I don't know, like, if it's a print of a child's face and hands, or it just looks like a child's face and hands, or it's literally like a cut off face and hands. I don't know. It's kind of a shock, actually, because they're, you know, he's looking at the wall and I can't see anything at the wall, but they've been really good with the pixel art and everything up to this point. Like, it's been, aside from some of the bugs, like with the text and stuff, it seems like they've done a really good job, just polish wise. I don't know why my right eye is twitching. That's kind of annoying. There's a posting attached to the door. Sachiko, cleaning up in the reference room. Please wait here for me until I'm done. Mom. So the mother was a teacher? The reference room. Sachiko, cleaning up in the reference room. Please wait here for me until I'm done. We went into the reference room, and that's where we found Naho. Okay. Sachiko. The door's open. Come on in. Yoshie. It's blood. Is Sachiko's mother here as well? Oh my god, it's mine. When did my nose start bleeding? Wheeze, wheeze. I'll think I'll be in danger if I stay here too long, but I get the feeling there's something here I need to see. Alright, well let's do it then. What do you say? Shall we go on the field trip together over summer vacation? This is the infirmary, right? Oh, Sachiko, wait in the infirmary until I'm done cleaning the reference room. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I guess I have control. Okay. So, I moved over there and my character automatically just went up. What's going on? I can't move a muscle. Have I been paralyzed? Yoshie, my dear Sachi, she's my pride and joy. She's missing her eyes. She'd do anything for me. Oh, this is like that scrawl at the very beginning. Whimper. I can move again? Oh, and the book was flipping and closed. Out of nowhere, the book on the desk begins flipping pages, then slams shut. Well, let's read. Diary. Whose diary? Is it this spirit's? The book seems quite old, with yellowed pages and frayed edges, but the carefully inked letters are still completely legible. Yeah, so book pages turn yellow because of the acid in them. I learned this in art class way, way back. Because acid-free paper is more expensive. So, you know, for paperbacks and stuff, which are considered cheap books, they're just like, oh, whatever, we'll use paper with acid in it that'll turn yellow over time. Even hardcovers, though, a lot of the time would still do that. So you can get acid-free paper so that your pages stay white. But, you know, in a way, I kind of like... I like books in general. You know, it's... You know, the smell of the paper and the ink and something like... It's very... I like it, but... I mean, one, you don't really get that anymore. But two, I also kind of like the yellowing. It seems... For me, it's like, oh, this book is older. It's more valuable. It's seen some shit or whatever. You know, like, it's an emotional thing, I suppose, but not... whatever. It's just a preference. It's an opinion. What? Okay, 7/19/1953. I seem to be dead. No, that can't be right. Excuse me. I can't forgive you. I won't forgive you. She's talking about Sachiko, I guess. I'm going to kill you. Or she talked about me. How dare you harm Sachiko? How dare you harm me? Oh, she's got... I don't know what you call it. I can't remember. The bruising on the neck. This is bad. Did you grab the book at least? Satoshi. Satoshi. I mean, he's just running us on. Naomi, Yuka, stand up. We have to get out of this hole now. Oh, this is like the one that smushes people. Big brother. Go. Go. Oh, okay, so he's just running on his own. Did it close, or what happened? Pant, pant, hack, wheeze. Are you two alright? Uh-huh, I'm fine. I'm okay too, the headache subsided. It must have been that hallway. What was that place anyway? It was the nurse's office. There was a woman there with a broken neck, and just before I ran out, children started appearing all around her. I wonder if they ran out of time or something, because they're describing stuff when they've been really good about showing it, which strikes me as like they had to rush production a little bit at this point. That could also explain some of the bugs. I read this, right? Out loud, I mean. There's a woman there with a broken neck, and just before I ran out, children started appearing all around her. Ah, Satoshi, is that? Yeah, it's the diary from the desk. Oh, so you were able to... Right, because before it was a model, but now that everything's fusing together, I guess, we can actually access it. I'm glad he grabbed it, though. I tried going through that earlier, but it was totally frozen in place. I couldn't even turn the pages. Is it that woman's? Without a doubt, I saw her writing in it. When? It's not important, I guess. We'll play along. What? There's a name on the back. Yoshie Shinozaki. Oh, grandmother. Or something, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what we'll learn from it, but I'm willing to bet it's something important. Shall we take a look? Gulp, Yuka. Okay, 7/19/1953. Petechial. It's like petechial hemorrhaging or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's broken blood vessels, basically, or bruising. But I think it's usually due to trauma, if I remember right. It's been a while. I spoke at great length with the children again today. They're so full of life and growing up so fast. The younger students are quiet and respectful too. It's clear their parents love and care for them very much and have taught them very well. So I guess in 53, this is like when the school was built. So it's probably going to be that Sachiko dies, it gets covered up, and then Sachiko starts killing people, and that's what gets the school closed. But I won't be left behind. I intend to raise Sachiko with just as much love and devotion as any of them. Today is her 7th birthday. We're meeting after school and going out for dinner. I hope she likes the stuffed cat I got her. Had to sort out some documents in the reference room before meeting up with Sachi. While I was working, the principal dropped by. After he and I talked for a bit, he suddenly came up to me from behind. Excuse me. He grabbed me and forced me down, then began unbuttoning my blouse. That explains why she's partially unclothed. He'd always been so kind, lending a sympathetic ear to my problems, but today, he didn't even seem like the same man. His eyes were cold and empty. Was he possessed? I was gonna say, he must be a male feminist. If you're a woman and you're watching this, watch out for male feminists. Like... Yeah. They always turn out to be the creepy ones. Let's just put it that way. I was in such shock I'm not even sure exactly what happened to me after that. I slipped away somehow, but he was right behind me. I only made it as far as the landing on the stairs. Just as I turned the corner, I felt him push me. Okay, so they're not... They're not explicitly saying whether she was raped or not. You could take it either way. And then she's running and he pushes her down the stairs. The floor came fast and suddenly I found myself unable to move. I was slumped across the ground unceremoniously and I was dead. Buckets of blood spilled out from my head. I'm sure it was hell to clean up later. I also lost control of my bowels, embarrassing to say the least. Yeah, it's... you know. I was slipping away, but I was pulled back by the sound of a very dear voice. Sachiko saw everything. I guess she'd come to find me. I don't know... So then he kills her, presumably, to cover up the crime. The principal closed in on her. What was he planning to do? I yelled with every ounce of my strength for him to stop, but I was dead. I had no strength. You know, it's entirely possible she was... I mean... She could have had her neck broken, but still be conscious, right? Just paralyzed from the neck down. That happens. But I assume she died and then, oh, I can see everything as a ghost or whatever. But I was dead. I had no strength. Sachiko tried to run, but she had the stride of a 7-year-old. He caught her easily, and then before my very eyes, he strangled the life out of her. What a cruel man. I don't know how I feel about that. Changing the original. He rebuttoned my shirt, then took Sachiko to the basement and buried her. He'll probably say my death was an accident and report her as missing. I'm not a bad person. I don't deserve this. There is no redemption for what he's done. 7/20/1953. It's just as I suspected. According to the official report, I slipped and fell, and nothing's been said to anyone about Sachiko yet. The other teachers and students are all mourning me. They're so kind. I'm in mourning too. 7/21/1953. There's a stranger sitting in my chair, the new nurse, no doubt, but no one's come to see her. She mustn't be very popular. I hate her. 26. Little by little, I'm losing my mind. Bit by bit, I'm fading away. A dark will, not my own, has begun infiltrating my being. Make it stop. Again, I liked... This and the original are still different games. Not just because one's, you know, this is a remake, but because the original's more like a puzzle game where the enemy is, you know, nature, kind of, right? Where this is more of a... not as much of a puzzle game, and it's more of a drama. You know, where the enemy is other humans. So, different. But I do like... because it looked like this makes it seem like, you know, it's the, there's some sort of evil presence or something. Like, it's not... Whereas originally it was Sachiko's death and her anger at being, you know, like justice not being done or whatever, right? And that grew over time and the curse. I don't know. Why did I get out of focus there for a second? That was weird, but anyway. Make it stop. So she was Sachiko's mom. It's so awful. Yeah, it is. I really feel for her. Wait, though, isn't anyone else bothered by the dates on these diary entries? Sachiko shouldn't even be there. The kidnappings and murders didn't take place until 1973, remember? Do they not know? I mean, she's a ghost. But I guess they don't. They thought she was real. At that point. I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, you're right. These are all dated a full 20 years earlier. But what does that mean? We kept reading. This post-mortem diary continued to chronicle school nurse Yoshie Shinozaki's laments and regrets and detailed her agony. Bound to the site of her demise, Yoshie eventually exhausted all possible topics, filling the remaining pages with short passages like, "I'm so alone, so very alone. I want to see Sachiko again. I want to see the children again. I will never forgive him for what he did. I'll kill them all." Among other similarly mournful or angry sentiments. What the? I can't open it past this page. After a certain point, the diary's pages became so blood-soaked they were all sticking together in a coagulated mess of gloppy paper. Skipping past the bloodied section yielded the very last few entries in the book, all of which were dated around 20 years later. Aha, 73. Sachi's my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. She'd even kill lots of people to keep me company. Eh. She sends me so many children. I love them all. I have to make her stop. This won't make me happy. Sachiko, please stop. Okay, so you're coming to your senses now, I guess. His family is just as guilty as he is. Oh. Wait, so the current... The principal in 53 that killed Sachiko's mom and Sachiko, I guess was still the principal in 73. But it sounds like the son was good. His family's just as guilty as he is. I'm gonna curse the entire line forever. I'll burn some sense right into their brains. 717. How did this happen? Sachiko, who died alongside me 20 years ago, has a flesh and blood body once more. She kills children and sends their souls to me, but I don't want that. That won't make me happy. Sachiko, please, come see me. Talk with me. Sachiko killed 6 more. And when they die, it's like every trace of their existence is removed from history. It's spiriting away in the truest sense of the term. That doesn't really make sense either. But okay. But she's not capable of abducting and killing children on her own. She makes that man do the kidnapping for her. Sachiko, please stop. So apparently she does have a flesh and blood body. How? I don't know. Did she possess somebody? Sachiko, please stop. Sachiko, please stop. Now she's just killing because she likes it. I don't know when this change happened, but it did. Living beings are such fickle, easily angered creatures. They killed us, after all. I can't forgive anyone who kills another human being. I'll kill them all. I'll kill them for what they've done. I'll show them no mercy. Okay. So now we're flip-flopping back and forth, I guess. Kill more. Kill more. Bring me more. Thanks to Sachi, I'm no longer alone. She sent me 3 more adorable little children today. Those must be the... So what changed? Right? Because... these are the final 3, presumably. And apparently, the dude, the principal's son, has been doing it for a while. Right? So presumably that's when he started to go more and more crazy. Was because of this stuff. Like, he doesn't want to, he's being compelled. And that's presumably why he's, like, losing it. But then... why did they get spirited away? So you have all these people that get abducted and killed, and they're somehow, when they're killed, they're erased from history. Like, the traces of them are gone. Kind of a plot contrivance. I don't... whatever, I guess. But these weren't. Right? They found these, somehow. They said the police found out about it. And the police got there somehow, right? Maybe Sachiko called or something. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Sachi's my pride and joy. I don't think she even recognizes me anymore. But I still love her with all my heart. So this is 2 months later. No, 2 months and 2 years. The school's been closed down, and the principal jumped off the roof. Serves him right. Did he... was he compelled to do it, or did he do it as like a I've failed thing? I think I'll sing with the children, something fun and happy. What a pitiful way to die. Serves him right. Sachi's been wandering the halls, these empty halls. She kills anyone who enters, people who have heard rumors or are just curious. She and I are both so desperately thirsty. So is this the real school still? I mean, that they're in before it gets bulldozed? I guess so. But there's nothing we can do about it. After this, the writing becomes too jumbled to read. God, so Sachiko's been killing children and sending their souls to her mother so she won't get lonely. And I guess eventually it just drove her mad. Seems like deep down, even her mom wants her to stop. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what we should do next, but if we're going to get through to Sachiko, then it looks like the school principal is the key. If I recall, the principal's office is in the other building. Ah. I bet we do have to do stuff. And then we have to meet again and be like, hey, the principal's the key, something, something, right? So when they go down to the incinerator and see it, they're like, oh, the principal. Presumably. If I recall, the principal's office is in the other building. Well then. What happens if we go back in there? I don't think we should go back in there. What's this? There's a stuffed doll in the shape of a black cat lying in the middle of the floor. Pick it up. Ah. Sachiko's doll, presumably, the gift from her mother. We'd probably have to give that to the other party, and then she remembers, or maybe the black cat is what prevents Sachiko from killing them as they're crawling through the incinerator. Pick it up. Yes. Acquired black cat plushie. Let's see. Yuka's still not wearing her shoe. Still haven't found a use for the sin tape. A plushie purchased by Yoshie for Sachiko's birthday, literally coming apart at the seams. I feel like that's a lyric. But right. So, let's go up first, make sure nothing else has changed. Looks like no. What does this say again? Even if you're feeling trapped, Remember something something perfect harmony. Oh, yeah. I don't know where the cats are. I just gave them food and treats, so they better not bother me for a for a little bit at least. But that never happens. So I finished the sunscreen flavored vodka, the coconut. We're on to orange. It still tastes good, but I don't know. There's absolutely no reason to return to that room ever. Yeah. All right, we're going over here. Oh no. Oh, that was the principal. Yeah, that was the principal throwing himself off the roof. Whimper, what the hell did we just see? He leaped from the roof of the building, so I'm guessing that was the principal of Heavenly Host. Oh, he's gonna do it again? Oh god. Yuka, don't look. Sob. Come on, do it again. Is it just... Yeah, I doubt he can ever find rest after what he did, so he's just reliving his death over and over again. But it's not that he feels bad about it. Right? About what he did. It's the curse that's caused him to be here. That's horrible. Not really. He's not a good person. I have no sympathy for horrible people. Wait, what's that? Looks like a key. Get it. And don't get crushed by his body as he falls again. Yeah, but a key to what? To his office, silly. I'm gonna go get it. Don't, it's too dangerous. I'll be alright. I'll wait for my chance, then rush in and take it. Oh, we're gonna get crushed, aren't we? Or are we just gonna... Oh, I see. Erg. There you go. Get it? Got it. What the... Man, it's a lot smaller than it looked from back there. Is it to a desk or something? Acquired principal's key. Well, hurry up, dude. Get out of the way. Okay, you got it. Now get back here, Satoshi. It's like, no, I'm just gonna stand here and talk to you. Silly goose. It's probably to his office. The darkening has already begun. Yeah, we'll save over this one. That's fine. Alright, time to scrub the whole thing again. Although, at this point, it's entirely possible it was rushed because of all the different paths and stuff. Like, that would not surprise me at all if, you know, they just get overwhelmed and they're like, alright, we're gonna have to kind of cut some corners here. I understand that. Right, I believe it's all the way up at the top. Let's see. The key recovered from Principal Yanagi Hori's body was for his office door after all. It turns easily and the door swings open. Do we still have a key? Yes. A key attached to a gourd-shaped keychain found in the body of Principal Takamine Yanagi Hori. Ooh, what is going on in this room? I didn't mean for it to happen. It was just a temporary lapse in judgment. Right. She's the one at fault. See? Burn. She clearly overreacted to the situation. Yeah, you can suffer forever. I'm cold. Look at all the papers on the walls in here. There's definitely something off about this place. Oh, those are all like seals? Maybe? Well, they did say the principal suffered some sort of mental collapse before he died. Good. She's the one at fault. He's just gonna keep saying this. It's an old-fashioned space heater, so full vash. Whoa, looking closely, however, there seems to be a switch deep inside. Try flipping it. Yes. Oh ho! Unexpected. That's what you get for clicking everything. What is this? Like a broom? I didn't mean for it to happen. The inside surfaces of the cabinet are completely covered with painted-on letters. They spell out the same rambling sentences over and over again. For your tomorrow, I pray for a bright future. It's completely empty. The desk drawer is locked. Oh, we can stand on that thing now? Like, I couldn't go by it normally, but in the cutscene they can. It's a minor gripe, but, you know, whatever. The desk drawer is locked. We did find that key, though. There we go, it's open. There you go, the same key works for both. What is it? There's a small hemp bag in the desk drawer, absolutely slathered with blood. Great word usage. Big brother. Presumably a tongue. Big brother. Oh yeah. I have a bad feeling about this. Yuka, don't look. A human tongue sits at the bottom of the bag, all dried up and stiffened with age. Ooze. Ooh. What? What is it? Pant, wheeze, Takamine. This is him bearing Sachiko. Every night, every single night, the same dream. I deeply regret what I did. I can't even truly express how ashamed I am. But how much are you going to make me suffer for it? Oh, I understand. I get it. You're not really dead. You're just pretending. Well, haha, but think of the position you're putting me in. I can't allow you to tell another living soul about what I did to you. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to fix it so you can't ever say another word again. Oh, that's Sachiko's tongue that he cut out. Which I guess explains why she cuts out the tongues of the other kids. Pant, wheeze, wheeze, wheeze. By the way, if he's clearly not, he's like, I'm so ashamed. You should just stop making me suffer for this because I'm super ashamed and I've suffered enough. It's like, you're not ashamed. You're not ashamed. You're a terrible person. Anyone that's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, they have to admit what they've done. It's like abusers, like, oh, what I did wasn't that bad. It's like, you're not better. You know? You're still... Because they send some abusers to counseling and stuff, and it's like, you're not better. Unless what you say was, you know, I feel bad, you know, what I did was terrible. You know, if you don't admit it, if you don't feel bad about it, if you don't say that what you did was bad, if you kind of hand wave it away, you know what I mean? then you're not better. You're still the same. Like this guy. You like that? You like that? You like that? See, he's angry. Right? Because he's like, he's not saying this is justified. If I ever see you in my dreams again, I'll be back. I'll kill you as many times as it takes. Exactly. Because he's not like, I deserve this. He's like, this is unjustified. What you're doing to my punishment, what you're doing to me, this is wrong. I don't deserve this. That's why I'm just like, let him suffer. Satoshi. Big brother. Oh, so he just had the vision of that. Are you okay? You suddenly stopped talking. Neither one of us could get any response out of you. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just watching some unpleasant memories unfold. Huh? Inside this bag is Sachiko's tongue. What? Eep. After the principal lost his mind, he decided he couldn't have Sachiko squealing on him to anyone. So he dug up her body and cut off her tongue. That's barbaric. I think we should give this back to her. I'm sure she must be looking for it. Give it to Sachiko? Acquired Sachiko's tongue. And he keeps it in his frickin' desk. Which is like... Yeah, I mean, I guess they would have no reason to search his desk. Or search the school, or... Well, then again, it's like, hey, there's victims, and... Are there more victims? You know what I mean? Sachiko's tongue enclosed in a hemp bag extracted from a desk drawer in the principal's office. Oh, it's the head of it, or whatever. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a pot, maybe? Like a potted plant? Let's go through here. Whoa, it's a secret passage, and there's a ladder. Climb the ladder? Sure. Big brother. I don't like it. It's got those charms of protection all over it. Yeah, but that means the principal was deathly afraid of whatever's down there. Down here. We should check it out. What? I'll go first. Naomi and Yuka, you come down afterward. Big brother. Be careful, Satoshi. I will. Oh no. So my thought is maybe I should have tried to meet. Maybe I should have tried to bring the other party back here. Because... Okay, tell you what, we'll quit. We have a few minutes left. We'll quit. We'll do all that. We'll see if we can get them to talk again. If we can't, we'll just proceed, because I don't think they're dead. I think when it switches, when I do this and I go through the incinerator and Sachiko killed them, pretty sure they were dead. But I think now it's like, you know, that party is, they've met their goal for the next area or whatever. So let's, yes, we'll quit, we'll reload, we'll do, continue from here. We'll get the tongue, we'll open up the secret passage, and we won't go down it. We will, we'll get the tongue. We have the cat still, right? Yeah, black cat plushie. And And then we'll try and go back and see if they talk. If not, then we'll just proceed. Key recovered. Okay, let's skip this. See, again, she's the one at fault. Try flipping it. Yes. You know, it kind of reminds me of... So there's this author called Piers Anthony. And Piers Anthony wrote the Xanth books, and he wrote Incarnations of Immortality, which is all about, like, you know, what if death was like a job? All right, so we're gonna skip that for now. Let's just go back in, make sure that yeah, that's still open. Okay. So, you know, it's like, what if death was a job? And those are pretty interesting books, actually, but God and the devil are also jobs. And some of the characters go to hell, and they're basically taking a tour of hell, and they see... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I didn't go far down enough. And they see that some of the souls in hell, the way they absolve themselves of their sins in hell is they relive, like if they killed someone, they relive the last moments of their victim over and over again until they repent, basically, until they realize what they did was wrong. And so it's like, okay, we'll save here. And I don't really have a problem with that. You know, because you look at this dude, the principal, and he clearly doesn't care. He feels he is not... Oh, can we not go back? We might not be able to go back. That would... Well, then we might be screwed. Okay, so we are stuck. Good to know. I guess we'll head back over there and we'll save. But yeah, I mean, so looking at the principal and how he doesn't... He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. You know, she just misunderstood. It was her fault. Right? It's like, that is not... You know, so for him to suffer until he learns that what he did was wrong. Let's explore the rest of the school real fast. Just see if there's anything else that we need. Or anything else that has shown up over here before we go on. In the books, it was kind of considered overkill as well, a little bit. Or maybe it was, like, it's been a while since I've read them, but it might have been that the punishment was too severe or something. Like the example they had was a guy, like, he was driving recklessly and he cut off a bus or something like that, and the bus went over a cliff or something, and so he had to relive he had to take... No, that was what it was. He had to... Since he cut their lives short, the children's lives, he had to take on their sins as well. And that was the problem. So, yeah. Still, interesting. Good books. Apparently there was an 8th one. Was it 8th? I think it was 8th. Like, he stopped with, you know, God and the devil. But then they did an 8th book, which was supposedly not super great. I think he's really good. Like, he has a lot of good books. And while he's doing the series, I think they're good. But when he does a series and then goes back to it after a while, it's not great. You know, because I think he finished it and then 10 years later or something, he's like, oh, now there's an 8th book, and it's like, eh. I didn't read it. I heard it was not good, and I'm just like, you know, I've read some of his not good books in other series where he goes back to them, and I'm just like, not super interested. I want to keep the good memories, not read. I mean, maybe I would enjoy it, but, you know, it's just, I've seen it happen to other books that he's written, and I was just like, oh. I really liked books 1 through 7. I don't want to read rehashed, or not rehashed, that's the wrong word. Just not good stuff. Oh, no, we do. Let's go up and save by the, in the stairwell, and then we'll stop. Or should we go in there and then... Let's go in there and then we'll find a save point with the other party. Alright. She's the one at fault. Whoa, it's a secret passage. There's a ladder. Climb the ladder. Yes. We don't have a choice. Big brother! I don't like it's got those charms of protection all over it. Check it out. I'll go first. So the principal was the one that put all the charms. That doesn't make any sense. Is he a spirit medium or something? Okay. This I did not expect. I just went in there because I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll go in here just to be sure. Eek. What is it? It's a scrapbook of the murder case, full of newspaper articles with photos. Someone circled a photograph of one of the victims in red pen and wrote in the name Sachiko Shinozaki below it. This is supposed to tell us something about her? I don't know. Oh, look, there's another newspaper clipping in here. Seems an older one. Like an older one. July 20th, 1953. Man, this one's from long before the murder incident. Almost 60 years ago. Tenjin Times, Heavenly Host Elementary loses beloved nurse. Eastern medicine, unlike its more popular Western counterpart, often seeks to treat the mind and soul rather than the body. One of its most renowned local practitioners, Yoshie Shinozaki, 27, was found dead after taking a spill down a flight of stairs and breaking her neck. Recently serving as school nurse at Heavenly Host Elementary, it's there that the body was found. Through song and stories, she had transformed the school infirmary into a fun, invigorating place to be. No doubt she'll be greatly missed. Many students were looking forward to an upcoming field trip with Miss Shinozaki and have expressed deep regret at the cancellation of these plans. Though a great number of children are too young to fully understand what happened, there's a pervading sense of melancholy throughout the school this day. That's so sad. Could this have some relation to the Shinozaki estate Naho mentioned in her notes? Ah, look, there's a related article on the same page. Only daughter of deceased school nurse reported missing. And there's a picture. Ah! What? It's the same girl. It's Sachiko, exactly the same as the photo from the murder incident 20 years later. The two photos are practically identical. How is that possible? How can she exist in both eras? No matter how you look at it, it's definitely the same person. Whoever put together this scrapbook obviously made the connection too. This is just weird. So did we get it? And why do we now have access to... Didn't they used to have their own stuff? Was that not how this was supposed to be? Or did I miss? Or, you know, did I screw up again somehow? Like there was supposed to be another scene where they met and shared information? Ah, crap. What is it? We have to hide, now. That's Sachiko, isn't it? Uh-huh. Damn, come on, let's try going up. Good. I can't move and I can't speak. It's like I'm completely paralyzed. So we were supposed to do that stuff. That's good, because now we have different stuff. Gasp. Who that is. Something seems different about her, though. Is that supposed to be the nurse? Or is this good Sachiko? Wait, stop. No, get away from me. Oh, that's original Sachiko. I said stop. Ah, Shinozaki. Ah, Shinozaki, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you. Come on, stand up. Ah. Mommy. Oh, hello, Sachiko. You saw it, didn't you? Come on, move, damn it. Get away, quickly! I mean, he's gonna catch her. Pant, 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 pant. Pant, wheeze, whimper, pant, pant. Children are fast, though. Honestly, she might have been able to get away. Because he's old and out of shape. And she's young and has energy, right? So she could probably escape. I mean, he's bigger, yeah, she's got smaller legs, but... Oh, but she ended up hiding or something? I was just trying to get to a save point, and now frightened breathing. I guess we're going over an hour again. Pant, guess, wheeze, come here. You saw everything, didn't you? You saw it, didn't you? Shinozaki, we're getting out of here. Come on. You could take him. Kishinuma. I mean, unless he's a spirit. which case you can't, but they really should, you know, kick his ass. Shizaki, wait. Can't wheeze, gasp. What is it? We're not being followed. Huh? Yoshi's accident and Sachiko's disappearance. Looks like we're seeing them firsthand. What does he plan to do with their body? He's hiding it, isn't he? According to that old newspaper article, the mother died in an accident, and the daughter was reported missing. That's just unconscionable. So if you were going to hide Sachiko's body, where would you do it? I don't even want to think about that. The incinerator. Remember that manuscript Mr. Kabiku was writing? The one Mochida told us about. There was something in it about a cursed basement room that had been sealed up since the school was first opened. Do you think maybe? Good call. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay. Can we go, mechanism locked in place. Science lab. We're gonna save here. And then we will end. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, even though honestly, I don't know which I prefer, with the original or this one. I like them both. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are too. Any questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually, I think I mentioned I've been playing Fallout 4. There's this website, fallout4map.com, which is pretty handy. It's all the collectibles in the game in like a Google map format. You can click on them and mark them as like a little checklist. Mark them as gotten, like all the collectibles and stuff. And it'll track your progress. You can create like a little account and whatnot. Pretty handy. I like it, you know? Excuse me. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.